Hey, what is poppin'? And we are finally back with another episode here. Haven't recorded in a while because Clash of Clans pretty much went downhill real quick. I mean, people still play it, but Clash Royale pretty much just destroyed its own game. And I'm coming at you here with a new update and some attacks, or whatever you would call them, battles in Arena 7. I'm currently at 2,300 trophies, 2,380. My all-time highest was like 2,680. I dropped a lot. I go on some huge losing streaks because I feel like if I lose a ton in a row, I have to go out on a win, and it doesn't usually go well. But I'm going to show you some 3-crown raids. That's like one of my huge losing streaks right there. That's pretty bad. But this strat is basically golem push, where there's a golem obviously and a lot of splash damage behind it, which basically overpowers everything that you can use to counter. And it's usually not for 3 crowns, but I got a lot of 3 crowns in a row here. 4 in a row actually. One was in friendly battle and it was against 1,400 trophies, so it doesn't really count. I'm going to show you 2 of these here and possibly a live raid. So here is the first raid against Hard to Check by H2C. I don't even know what the hell that stands for. Hard to Come or something? I don't even know. So here we go. And he's going to send in a hog for some reason. I don't even know why, because I basically just decimated him right there until he threw down that freeze. And that was not good for me. Until I threw down this hog, and he threw down his arrows, and he basically ran out of the elixir, and all he had to put down was that skeleton army. So I went in with a good hog on the left arena tower, and all he has is a couple of skellies, and he couldn't really do anything. So this dumbass is going to push in a couple of seconds. Actually, I don't even know. No, you can put down an elixir collector, never mind. So I'm just going to wait here, build up some elixir for the golem push. And we're about to get this golem action going. Throw it down on the back left. So with this strat, I'm going to get the golem and then the wizard and dark prince all in a row, so that to create the splash damage. He threw in another hog freeze in here, so I had to throw in the tombstone. And pretty stupidly, he put in the freeze before the tombstone went down, so he didn't freeze the skeletons. So I ended up getting a few more hits of those skeletons, and that pretty much caused the hog to go down before those arrows came in. So here, I'm going to throw in some minions to help take out that cannon. And this guy is about to get raped right here, as the golem's going to push in. And that should do heavy damage to the tower, especially with the hog coming in here. And this strat really thrives under 1 minute. So you know if you're already up 1-0 going into the 1 minute, you're already good, because you're definitely going to get some more action in during the pushing under 1 minute, that double elixir time. So this guy should have already given up at this point, because he knows I'm just going to come in and destroy him. But he keeps trying. I'm going to send in the golem in the back. And he throws in a pretty much desperation minion horde on the left. And there you go, Fire Spirits, the new troop, one of the new troops in the update. And he puts that freeze down, so I have to counter with minions. And pretty stupidly, he uses that arrow fireball combo to take out my tower. So he really has no defense, and as you can see, he's about to get messed up. I have Golem, Dark Prince, Wizard, Hogs, Fire Spirits, Spear Goblins, all in his right lane. And oh, look at that! Oh my god, he just got raped. And you can just tell from this point that this is going to be one easy 3 crown. And the only issue would have been time, but Dark Prince and Hog gets it done. So, Hard to Check got pretty fucked up. And I'm going to show you one more of my 3 crown wins that came right after that one. This guy actually had a princess. It's not easy going up against it, especially when you have no legendaries yourself. And we're going against plus Fowler 28. I don't know what the plus is for there, but whatever. So he throws down the hog princess combo, which does pretty nice damage against my crown tower. I'm in a huge deficit here already, but at the same time I have 4 elixir lead, which helps a lot. And he's gonna throw in some spear goblins just to mess up my tower even more, which could have been dumb, because now I'm gonna have an ability to build up my golem with my pushing things, which is Dark Prince and the Wizard. Now he throws in a Goblin Barrel for some reason, one of the cheapest cards in the games, like along with the Mortar and the Expo. I just can't stand it. So he's gonna throw in that Princess, and of course I'm gonna throw my Dark Prince for that splash damage help. Gonna throw in the Spirit Goblins, try to cycle to my Wizard as quick as possible. And that P.E.K.K.A. is gonna go down and be right before he gets the shot on the Dark Prince. And I'm going to throw in the Hog, since my Golem already got to the tower so he can tank. And this guy's gonna get messed up right here. Now the taunts are one of the things I like to use when I know I'm about to win. And you'll see right about here, I'll throw up the good game. And I pretty much thought I already had the game won. But, as you can see, he has about 500 hit points left. So, not a great decision right there. But, yeah, he throws it the WoW. I have 500 hit points left on his King's Tower. And, I mean, I have a whole minute left to get 500 hit points, but at the same time, I threw that good game up pretty quick. I thought I had the tower right there, but I guess not. And he's going to actually throw up a pretty good defense here at the end. So I'm throwing in the Golem, and I'm going to throw in the Fire Spirits with that quick splash damage. Get that Dark Prince down. He throws with that Minion Horde, which is really going to do some damage, so I need to get that as many troops on that as possible. And this is a good defense that he's throwing up. My Golem cannot stay alive long enough for my Wizard to get in there, and I'm not going to be able to get to that Crown Tower again. Throws in the Valk, not the Valk, he throws in his P.E.K.K.A. And my Hog is only going to get one shot on that. 282 hit points left on his Crown Tower. And about this point, I was thinking to myself, if I don't get this or I lose, I'm going to be so pissed. And he actually throws together a pretty damn good push right here. He's got the P.E.K.K.A., the Hog, and everything on that Crown Tower. Throws in the Goblin Barrel. And he's got my Crown Tower down to about 1,600. Actually, exactly 1,600. So I'm just desperately just throwing stuff down, trying to get that last 282 hit points off that Crown Tower. I'm going to do the Dark Prince Hog combo, and I'm going to throw them Fire Spirits down and try to take out that Minion Horde, and it doesn't do too well. So, and we're in overtime here, and he's going to put together a pretty nice push again. Actually, no, got wiped out. That Minion Horde got wiped out by my Minion, oh my god, by my Wizard. And he's going to throw in another Goblin Barrel and take down my King Tower to 1,200 hit points. Now I throw my Dark Prince and my Wizard and minions, and I'm just trying to do whatever I can to get that hit points left. And he got my Crown Tower down to 527, and I finally take out his Crown Tower. And about time. So the last thing I want to show you guys here is a live raid. So let's just pop right into it. I already found a raid that quick. I got I got a lot of trophies on this guy, so if I lose, it's not gonna be too good. I should be able to cop this dub pretty easy though. Got my Golem strat, level 8 on level 8. He only has a level 5 wizard, so that's good. I don't know what to do here, so I'm just gonna throw a Tombstone down. Because typically when you put a wizard in the back, you probably have some tanking troops to go on. Nope, he has a freaking Hog Rider. I'm going to throw down my Wizard, and that should take care of that. Alright. Took care of that push pretty easily. And usually when you have a Hog Rider and you follow stuff behind it, a lot of stuff behind it, that's pretty much your main push, and I stopped that pretty easily. So I should be able to counter that pretty easily, just like I just did. And I throw some minions, take out them barbs coming in hot, and he's got a Minion Horde. So just throw down some arrows, and that should be that. This guy's not really making some good decisions with his pushes. I'll throw down the Golem on the left side instead of the right, since I really haven't touched either of his towers. He's throwing in the Wizard again, so I know he's coming in with the Hog push. I just threw down my Golem, so yep, he's coming in with the Hog push. I'm going to throw that there. And I'm going to take care of the wizard that's on my golem with my wizard. And instead of the Dark Prince, I may follow it with a hog, since he just used that fireball. So he's not going to really have a lot of elixir to counter. He does throw down them bars, which is pretty good. But the golem, splitting into two, takes them out after the wizard's splash damage. So already up, we're 1-0. Like I said earlier, if you're up 1-0 with this strat with over 1 minute, you pretty much have the dub. Because under 1 minute, this strat is just overpowered as hell. Alright, so he's got some decent stuff coming in here. I need to get that tombstone out. And I got it. So, taking out the wizard with... Ooh, didn't take him out. Alright, I got him. So, since he's heading for that left tower, I'm going to just push the golem on the left so he can't really get to that. I'm not going to invest too much elixir on the right side. Pretty much going to rape his barbs right here. His wizard's going to get locked in on my golem, so I'm going to throw the spear golems in behind him. And they're gone. And I'm possibly going to get the 3 crown here. I'm going to send the hog in. That's where the strat comes in really well with all the splash damage. Throw the arrows in. Take out that minion horde. And the minion horde did too much work for that 3 crown. But that's going to secure the dub. So, good battle overall, 1-1-0, 21 trophies, got that golden chest. So, thanks for watching, guys, and if you like this video, you will get a free spaceship. Yes, a free spaceship coming to your house. And this is not a scam. You will actually get a spaceship coming to your house. So, I'll see you next time, and hopefully pick up that spaceship.